Hello you lovely lot, it's Gran here with another episode of Vintage Story from the Rusty Gears server. Now then, if you saw my last couple of videos, you will know that I did a little bit more work on the meeting circle. I built a fountain. It's a little bit different to your normal looking fountain, and that's because I wanted to have as much space left in the meeting circle after I'd put the fountain in, because I think in this game fountains are going to be quite big. I know Sid's done a beautiful fountain at the community centre and mine needed to be a lot smaller than that, because I wanted as much space preserved as possible so that I could add some more bits of furniture. So I'll show you how I did all that and I'll meet you at the end of the video. Right, that's my box of goodies on my back. So let's get over to the meeting circle and see what we're going to get up to. I brought some greenspire cypress, that panda's still there, some greenspire cypress trees, and I'm going to use them for some decoration in this circle. So I need to put, where can I grab some? Oh, I'll grab this from under here because I don't need all this soil under here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do under here. I think it's going to be something like a flower garden or something. Something like that. I haven't thought too much about that just yet. I just want to get this circle as finished as I can do. And then, of course, I need to do the top of the dome. I have got a few ideas for it now, actually. I'm formulating my mode of operations, shall we say. Right, just want a bit on this side. Bit more, I think. Don't like it to be right at the edge. That'll do, I think. Let's pop this here. We'll see how they grow. Yeah. Right, here we've got our plain circle. This is my blank canvas. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a border around the floor. I'm going to use a pattern I've already used, which is on the side of the bridge. So I think I'm just going to leave one block space in between the balustrade. I think that'll do. Right, let's go and nab that pattern. It's over here, if you remember. Here we go. This one here. And it's this one I want to take a picture of. There we go. Let's go and see how this looks down here. I'll need to make adjustments for the corner because I haven't got any corners on the bottom of the bridge, but I will need them here if I'm going to follow the balustrade all the way around. Right, so let's see how it looks. I'm going to start it probably here. Ah, right, okay, that was on the side of the bridge, wasn't it? So I'm going to have to turn that round so it comes up to the top. I hadn't thought of that. I should have put it on a block and turned it and then photographed it again. So just give me a second, and I think I'll probably need my wedge tool and we could just turn it round. Let me just get that out. Let's have a look. Here. There we go. So, now then, which one was it? It was this one. So, I'm just going to tell it to... Let me put that in there. There. I want it to turn it round. So I want that one. Right, it is turning round, but it's not turning round on the right axis. So I think I'm going to have to just break a block or two. Oh dear. Let's see. Let me just get rid of that. There it is, look. I need that on the top. So I'm going to have to make... I should have done it here. Let me just do it here. There we go. So I want that to turn it round to the top. There we go. And then I'll need to turn it round again so it's going around the other way. So that's it. That's better. Oh, okay. Right, I'm going to fill these in and then I'm going to carry on. Oh dear, what will be like. Let me pick these up, because they're chisel blocks. Right. Oh, I might as well pick these up as well. These don't need to be here, I don't think. Don't know how they got there. Did I put them there? I have no idea. I think I probably did. Right, let me get back up here and fill these in. Now, if I take a picture of that, I should be able to carry that on. Whoops-a-daisy. So I'll take a picture and put that on there. Actually, that needed to be a corner, didn't it? So let me put one there. And that will need to be a corner as well. Okay, I haven't got a corner chiseled for these, so let me just do a quick chisel. And I think what I'll need to do is just do a right angle with these lines, I think, to allow it. In fact, I'll probably need two corners here. Okay, let me just do this. Right, that's done. I'm just going to put a few markers down so I can see where the blocks finish and end, because it's quite difficult when you can't see. And I need to get rid of this pattern here and then do another corner into that first pattern that I did, to that first block. So let me just get rid of this pattern. Right, so let me just... Actually, I should be able to copy that, shouldn't I? Put it over here and then turn it round. And it should, hopefully. Whoops, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to turn it round. There we go. Oh no, that's not lining up. What have I done wrong there? No, definitely not lining up. Okay, let me do that again. And I think I need to do some counting. There's something wrong there because that's supposed to be symmetrical, is that pattern. So it should have lined up with that. Let me just check this. Okay, what I've done is I've got this, I've counted this wrong. This should come down to here. Like that. So I'll just put that back there. Don't know how I got that wrong, but there you go. Whoops-a-daisy. I need a little bit of a nibble. Let me have a piece of pie. Okay, just a minute. There we go, that'll do me. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me take that off there. There we go. Put that on there. Take that off because I want 3 on that one. Put this in there. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I've done that wrong. I need to take that off because the middle line is 2 voxels wide. What am I like? So that wants to go back in there and I need to take that off there. That's better. Right, so that should be okay now. Let me just take this off and then use my pantograph and put that on there. And then with a little twizzle. There we go. There we go. Quite like that. Right, I'm going to carry on doing that then all the way around the bridge. And I'll see you again when I get to the other side. Right, I've almost done. It's been a little bit tricky on these corner bits. So I want that one on there, and then a little twizzle, and then another one there. Oops, no, didn't want that. And I've actually changed the way I've done these corner bits, so I'll have to go back to the beginning to just change that first corner, because I've just used these lined patterns in the corner and it looks better to me. So all the other corners are correct, I think. And let's have a look. Yeah, it was this one here. So let me just get rid of those patterns, and I'm just going to put the corners in. There, there, and there, and then give them a little twizzle to line them up. There we go. And that should be the same all the way around now. Yeah, I quite like that. Right, I've moved all the stuff from up here to down there, so it's not, don't get in my way. And then what I'm thinking of is having a sort of an upright fountain. I don't think I want it right to the ceiling though, because I think I'd like some lanterns round it as well. So, and what I'm thinking of is one straight side and one corner side. If I chisel just two, then I can pantograph those, I can duplicate those all the way around. And I'm wanting a sort of a circle. I can't touch that block in the centre because that's where the water's going. So I can't have anything going into the centre. So I'm going to use the plots modeler and I'm going to do a circle. And I'll put the plots modeler in the description below if you've never used it before or if you've never seen it. It's quite useful for all circles of all types and all sizes. So I've nearly finished just doing one straight edge and one corner. And I'm going to use the pantograph to replicate it. I'll obviously have to twizzle it around. Oh, no, didn't want that. I wanted that. There we go. And I can do that on this side as well, seeing as I've already got it in my pantograph, and a little twiddle, put it in the right place. And then this one. There we go. And then the corner one, which is that one, will go there. Another twiddle. And that one as well. And just one more. There we go. So that's what I've got to work with. Now, I've got a pattern for the flat side that I want to use, but I haven't for the corner, so I'm going to have to make that up as I go along. And I've stayed with the flowery theme, because that's the theme really for this dome. So let me chisel this out of here, see if you can figure out what it is before I've finished. There we go. I've had to adjust it a little bit to fit into that panel, but I think it's alright. And yes, it's roses. Let me just get that and pop it in here, see what that looks like. There we go. Now, I did want that to meet just there, so I need to adjust that a little bit because I'd like it to touch on the outside. So I wonder if I could maybe just bring this one out, just bring that one down and move it there. There we go, like that. No, I don't like that. Let me just bring it up to there. That's better. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed as well, I'm also using the pink marble. And I did originally think it was pink on white, but it's not. It's pink on cream, and I'm just hoping it's gonna go okay. Now the question is, how far do I go up? I don't think I want to go right up to the ceiling. I think that'll be a bit silly. So let me just copy this all the way up to there. We'll try it there. And we're going to do it on this side as well. Oh, I need to turn that round. Let me turn it round first and take another picture. And then I won't have to turn them all around. There we go. Right, let me do that again. There we go. There we go. Nice. And same with this one. And then copy in. There we go. I do love this pantograph. I really, really do. I do love chiselling, but sometimes I get myself into some situations where I just cannot imagine how to do it. I just can't picture it. Because I think you should be able to do more or less anything, honestly. There we go. Yep, I think that's high enough. Right, we need to get sorted with these corner ones now, and what I'm going to do with that. Let's have a play around with it. I want this to be sort of a flowy pattern with curves. Of course, you can't get real curves, but I wanted to give that impression. So I'm going to have a go at this, and hopefully I'll like it when it's done. Right, nearly there. I've just got these circles to put in here. I know they don't look much like circles, but the circles on my bit of paper. Let me just... yeah, that one out as well. There we go. I think that is it. Yeah, I think it is. Right, let's pop this on here. Okay, and that should fit in there. Let me just twizzle it around, because I twizzled it around to get it on the dirt block. So I need to twizzle it back, and then we'll put some more marble on. I think this colour marble probably will fit here, because there won't be just this fountain with this marble here. There's going to be other items in this area. Right, let me just turn that round. Pop these all the way up. There we go. And then There we go. Turn it round. Put these in. There we go. And these as well. Right, so yeah, I'm quite liking that. I'm quite liking that it's got a different pattern in the corners. Quite liking that. So I need to take that one out, and I need to put a block underneath to keep the water in. And we'll just test it out, see what it looks like with the water in. So let's just go underneath and... Oh, they've grown already. That's nice. Okay, let me just put... put one of those there. And there. Take that out. Don't need that in there. Whoopsie-daisy. Right. So I want a block on top to put the water against. So I'm just going to put one on there and put one over there. There we go. There we go. Got them. Okay, I need a bucket of water, and I haven't got a bucket of water. Let me go and get one. Right, bucket of water obtained. I'll just put that there to stand on, and then I can place the water underneath that block, and it should go in that hole at the bottom, which it has. Smashing. Okay. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm not very keen on these bits hanging down here. I think they're a bit too long. Let me just adjust those a bit. That one and that one. Yeah, I think that's off there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to change those on all of them, of course. Pantograph out. Let me do that. Okay, this is the next day for me in real life, and coming back to have a look at it, I felt that the bottom of the fountain needed to be a bit more robust. So I've decided to fill in the bottom panel all the way around to make it look a little bit more solid down there. And that's what I'm doing now. And that should be it for this panel. So let me just put this on there, put it back, and see if I like that better. I might have chopped a couple of knobbles off, more than I should have done. So I'll have to put them back, I think. Right, so let me just... hang on a minute. Let me just put that back. Don't know what I thought I was going to do then. I've got a full inventory as well. There we go. Yeah, I did lose a few knobbles off this. So what did I need down there? I think it was just... was it just... yeah, I think it was just this bit down here. Just need to connect that. Was that it? Was there... yeah, I think that was it. There looks to be a bigger gap there than I thought there was. What have I missed? No, I think that's right. I think. That comes up there. There's 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3. There's actually 4 there. So I've missed out this line here from the roses that were at the bottom. I'm going to put them in. because I think it spoils the flow. That was there. And yeah, I think that's it now. So I'm going to change these on all of them. And twiddled. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is create a top for it, and I'm just going to do a flat top. So I'm going to use the pattern that I used right at the beginning for the bottom circle, and I'm going to cut that circle out again, and then I'm going to use my planer to plane it down quite thin, because I want to put some lanterns around the top, and I can't think of another way to do them. So right, I've nearly got that chiseled out, so I'm going to take all that away and then I'm going to thin it down. And while these are off, I've decided that I'd like to have the pink marble on the floor on the inside of the fountain. I don't think it should be the granite. So I'm going to change this, and I'll probably have to do some chiselling to bring the granite up to the bottom of the fountain. So I'll just get that done. I haven't actually finished the bottom yet. I'm concentrating on the top. Got a bit distracted with it, and I'm just thinning it down now. And the pattern is just the outside of the bottom part, so it should fit just on top. So let's just see if that's going to work. I think it should do. Let me just try one of these. Right, so I should be able to put this on this side and it just sit there. Yeah. I think that'll do quite nicely on there, I think. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't overlap. It looks like it sits correctly. And the corners should marry up with that. Yeah. Okay, let's put another piece on. See what it looks like. Yeah, it should be this corner. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave that centre block as a whole block because I don't want anything to go wrong when I put the water against it. And I know water can be a bit funny with chisel blocks. So I'm leaving that as a full block. Right. Okay, let's put this on. And this should go just there. And I want to chisel this back as well. I want to see that this looks right. Okay, nearly done. There we go. Yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, and I think that looks better inside as well. Okay. Right, let's get this water in. I'm going to need to do it through there. I hope I can get this water through there. Right. Right, if I stand there and get the that's the centre block. And oh, it's not going. Come on. Oh, there. Yep, that's done it. Yeah. I really like that, and I think that solid bit at the bottom makes all the difference, to be honest. I'm really glad I changed that. Okay. Nice. Now for some lanterns. Now I thought I'd try some very large curves on top of here. A curve which brings the lantern on the outside of the fountain. So, yeah, so I'm going to work on that and we'll see what it looks like when we've done. Okay, I've just got one more to put on the bottom here. This had a lot of blocks to get this like these. So just twiddle this round to there. Now I need to go and make some more lanterns. Okay, lanterns made. Let's see what they look like up here. Right, so let's go straight on because I want them straight. There we go. Then this one and one here. There we go. That's not too bad, actually. That is not too bad. I need to make some sconces for the outside of here now. So I'm just going to do the same sort of thing, but probably a little bit smaller. I'm quite liking that. That is, yeah, I quite like that. I think I'd like a little something on top here. Just gives it a little bit extra depth, doesn't it? In fact, these are quite flat as well. I think I might just add some more to these. I think these want to be probably a little bit bigger. Let's have a look. There we go. And then I can fit, I think, something else on top. Maybe is just like that. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. I'm going to fill those back in. Okay, just one more to go. On there. That was an easy one because it was in the right orientation. Right then, I have a lot more lanterns to make. I've been dying to put these green cypress in, and so I've decided I'm going to do it now. I know I haven't finished everything else, but I just want to see how it looks. I think that green is really going to set it off. I think it's going to look quite different up here with these in. Right, so all these blocks now represent the benches that I'm going to put in. And these benches actually do come out of the Lord of the Rings film. They're on the balcony when Frodo and Sam have decided they're going to go home. And that's before the Fellowship is formed, and they actually don't go home for quite some time. And that's how I did the benches. I was quite chuffed with how they came out, really. I think they suit this meeting circle, and I'm glad I did the fountain like it did as well, because there's so much space. You can imagine people walking around here, meeting up and chatting. So all the lanterns are in now, and all the trees have grown. And the only thing I've been looking at is whether to put some more of the border around this middle bit here, because I think it's just missing a little bit of something. There we go. Yeah, I quite like that. I did change that green spine cypress because it had a log at the bottom, so I don't know if I'll have another one when it grows, but we'll see. I am thinking of putting a little bit more greenery around, maybe a bit of ivy around some of the pillars, but those I think I'll need to do individually. But I think for now, until I finish the top, I'm going to leave that as it is. But that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be working up top. So take care everybody, and I'll see ya in the next episode. Bye bye.